Uh, listen, today I was playing, right? I was playing. Hey, look. Boom. Went over here. Picked it up. Who's that? Golden. Yo, Golden smacked that back out of me. Yo, what up? Oh, come on. The ball wasn't even on. And he thought he picked it up. Let's go. I'm about to make one.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always deal with it.
No, she probably is shit. No, you didn't. Don't lock her down. You ain't told her to come on because.
No, like, we're
tell her.
I told her to come on. What's fucking up that ball?
Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. Up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get I always love on these offsides with each side facing the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. This side got that correctly.
On second down, Ryan. He's going to throw that out to the pad. It's complete. He lost two there, and it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over this. Pass out to the right. Lost yard.
Better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the front, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He's Sanu. Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock stops with 85 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Ryan swings it out to the Freeman. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So here we go, first and 10.
Tymiere. Yeah, my nigga. Go.
Again, Ryan. He's Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Ryan on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's second down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
This will be taken in at the 1. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. A lightning-quick halftime. These guys hardly made it to the tunnel. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Come here, have a hug. What?
Put away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game is going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. They're driving, come back and win. Take it. Right there on the brink, aren't they? Potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid running back, but now we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wish they'd taken him in the first.
Tremendous coverage there, just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be running out.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Touchdown!
Steps away to his left. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have to stretch their lead.
There's way too much pressure on guys trying to cover that because as you said, much time in the paint. It's 5 minutes. That's exactly what happened. Teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll try to get the ground game going with 3. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. The grab over the middle. Down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Bro.
That's pretty much how they teach you as a DB. Hit him and have some force with it. Yet he still caught the football and got the yardage he needed.
Little deflator.
Very much so.
Defensively.
Yeah, because you're trying to police up that area and you don't want them to come in there and you're hoping he's going to hard tackles will keep them out of there.
Why is he not fumbling?
He just threw it off and went ahead and got what he needed.
15 more there, and there it's another first down.
It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make it
space. Let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can catch up against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone, he's going to win just about every time. All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time. Things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
On second down, here's Ryan. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
It's good to be the kicker for the top offense in the NFL, and Matt Bryant was that in 2016. Led the league in scoring with 158 points, but boy, does Atlanta find him valuable. So dependable and clutch.
And he's been valuable in this league for a while. Hard to believe he's been around since 2002. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And some room to roam now. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. It's a big run that time by Bell. 66 yards on the ground. And for those worried about whether or not Le'Veon's explosiveness would return, I think we just had our answer.
ACL? What ACL? This guy's back running as if he were totally healthy and never had an issue.
Here's Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On second down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 14 yards there on the pickup, and that'll make it third down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Adrian Claiborne in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 92 yards. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And that's a big collision. He's knocked backward as they will mark him down.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal. A
fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. The left outside completion to Jones. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. He's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Boswell for the extra point. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So they're going to go for 2. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's Incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return. It's not looking great for them today, but if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Ryan. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. A phrase we said a lot last year. Ryan to Jones for a Falcon first down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Ryan is going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
To throw is Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He's looking deep for Bell. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Falcons on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
Play action. Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Hayward in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now it's Ryan. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. With it is Brown. Gets around him. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. He has really been buoyed here by a strong running attack. They've been great on the ground.
And have enjoyed the entire process because oftentimes when you're running the football well, that's much more of a team effort. Everyone has to come together to make it work. Offensive line, wide receivers, the tight ends when they're on the field, maybe an extra running back leading. It is a really nice thing to see, a team type of thing. And guess what? Quarterback, he can get out of the locker room a whole lot faster after this game. The interviews are going to go to the running back.
Yeah, now we hit the home stretch here in the 4th with their lead. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And oh, at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose.
What's up, yo? Hey, Tymiere.
Oh my god, I'm done with this game. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my god. What's up?
Are you okay?
Yeah.